I mean, look, I will slap the shit out of somebody for Gwyneth Paltrow. She's the homie. She's cool. If Gwyneth gets a pass, yo, real people get a pass, man. We know what this shit is. Like, we don't interrupt Italians when they say "what" to each other. We don't interrupt that. They're gonna punch you in your mouth if you interrupt them. Don't interrupt us. And we pick and choose. Some of us will get more angry about it, you know, than others, you know. But you know, some people get a pass, and that's just how I'm on it. The people who I know is cool and real niggas, Gwyneth Paltrow's a real nigga.
The future is not something you wait for, it's something you build. It lives in the hands of the doers, the dreamers, the people who refuse to stand still. Resorts World is more than a casino. It's energy, it's opportunity, it's hope for the borough. A second chance for some, a first step for many. It's where community gathers, not just to win, but to build a future once imagined. This isn't just business, this is legacy. And now, it's time to invest in us. Because the future doesn't ask for permission, it moves with purpose. From our chairman to our newest employee, we're committed to Queens. And in Queens, the future is now.
Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And everybody last week and the week before that was talking about how Jim Jones was delusional, talking about he's better than Nas. And then 2 weeks later, Nas does this dumb shit. Now, it might have been sooner or later. I got the screenshot in the video on the 30th, and it's the 1st. So, actually, it's the 30th. So, this is relatively recent. But it says Nas drops new trailer for his partnership with Resorts World Casino in Queens. And I'm not a pocket watcher, so this doesn't really necessarily have to do with him getting paid for doing it. Even though we know he's a spokesperson, I wish really he would actually have been, I don't know, part owner or CEO of the damn company. But, you know, we notorious for making other people rich. This is a bad look, though. As a legend in hip-hop, this is a bad look. This is almost as bad as when he made comments about them putting liquor stores in the neighborhood and black folks being addicted to alcohol. And then he actually became the spokesperson for Hennessy. It's literally like rappers have short-term memory. I don't know if it's caused from smoking so much weed or these niggas just forget what the fuck they say and start doing silly shit. The reason why this is a bad idea, because siphoning money from people in urban communities ain't never been a good idea, whether black or white. However, we know it's going to be a multitude of Queens niggas up there because of him. So that's actually like a bad look, bro. Not only that, like I said, if you're not the spokesperson or if you're not the CEO or the owner of the casino, like basically you're getting pimped like Diddy was with Ciroc. Stop being the face of shit. Be the face of stuff you own. He got $80 million. Start opening up some small businesses. With your fame and notoriety, they're guaranteed to grow into big businesses. This is why black folks as a collective group stay behind the 8-ball, because niggas are determined to be spokespeople instead of actually being the front face and the front runner of their own shit. Like, literally, there's a saying I'd rather take a decade to ride my own wave than get on overnight riding somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, but niggas can't be original, and most people don't want to be moguls like Jay-Z. Even though Jay-Z bought Tidal, nobody knew who that shit was before he was the CEO of it. He bought it for $56 million, I think, and he turned it into a big brand, and then he sold it and pocketed more money. people only fuck with Tidal because of Jay-Z. Because I think that it was like some Norwegian dude that owned the shit. He wasn't doing shit with it. So Jay-Z had actually bought it, acquired it, brought wealth to it with his face and notoriety, and turned it into a brand and cashed out. Nas isn't doing the same thing. He's not buying the casino. Now, Nas seems smart, so I'm not putting past him that he ain't got no stock in the casino. That's probably possible. But he's doing videos or commercials encouraging people to gamble. You know, the whole rhetoric about building something from Queens and all this shit, that's a whole bunch of fluff. And because none of them niggas other than him in the video was black, it looks even bad or even worse. So one, I don't live in New York, so I won't be patronizing it, but even if I did, I wouldn't. And two, I don't think, while this is a stain on his legacy, I don't think it'll hurt the God. It don't help against his argument against Jim Jones, because while Jim Jones is just trying to stay a contemporary rapper and not a legacy artist, it's expected for Jim Jones to be a fuck up. Somebody like Nas is an icon for the last 30 years. Yeah, you kind of gotta start consorting to somebody in your team. Like, this was not a good look, dog. This is a very poor choice. But everybody's out for Delph, so here we are. In any event, if y'all like this episode, you know what to do, and I'm out.